Good morrow everyone, Silvershire here, and welcome to a Rare Friday upload. This is just going to be a real quick, unscripted video about the Street Fighter 6 trailer that was uploaded yesterday, because I don't have a ton to say, but I've sort of accidentally become a fighting game YouTuber since my Soul Calibur and Tekken videos do way better than everything else, so I figured I should probably talk about it. Never really been a Street Fighter fan, but I like what we're seeing so far. The animations look really fluid, and there's a real sense of weight and impact. The art style is easily the best that a 3D Street Fighter has ever had, not that that's a high bar to clear. The NPCs in the open world are a little rough, which, wow, that's a weird thing to say about a fighting game. But the models for the actual fighters look good. They strike a balance between realism and stylization that I think works well. And I'm really glad that the paint effects we saw in the reveal trailer are present in-game, because they make everything look way more stylish. The open world action-adventure mode reminds me, of all things, of Devil Within from Tekken 5. And I liked Devil Within, as well as other similar modes like Tekken Force and Scenario Campaign. I'm kind of worried about this, because it seems really big and ambitious, and historically, Capcom has struggled with even the basics of fighting game content. Street Fighter V was super bare bones on launch, and even all these years later, it's not one of the most content-rich fighters out there. And MVCI was even worse because it had an equally rocky start, if not a rockier start, but then it didn't get any of the continued support that Street Fighter did, so I'm worried that this single-player mode is going to be draining too many resources from the actual fighting game part of the fighting game. That said, I think it's great that they're emphasizing single-player so much, because that's an area where modern fighters are severely lacking. We see like one frame of the hoodie guy fighting an NPC, so I wonder if there's going to be a character creation mode like Soul Calibur. I think that would be really great, especially if it's as robust as Soul Calibur 5 and 6, because that adds a ton of replayability to the game, and also it really appeals to casual players. That's a great way to get people who don't traditionally play fighting games into the game. But the star of this trailer, at least for me, was the new character Jamie, who uses a Drunken Master style, which Sugar Punch Design Works coincidentally just made a video about, so that's kind of funny. I'm not super fond of his character design, but I'm definitely intrigued by his moveset. He looks like Lei Wulong mixed with Eddie Gordo and turned up to like 200% speed. Looks super fun. I really like Chun-Li's new outfit. It's unique compared to everything else she's worn, yet it still feels very Chun-Li. The same could be said of Ryu. And then Luke is, I mean, he's Luke. He's boring, but that's nothing new. Would you guys like some Street Fighter palette swaps? Those of you who don't know, because this video might blow up and get a bunch of viewers who aren't subscribed to me, the videos that I put, like, no effort into tend to be the ones that do really well, for some reason, because that's just the way YouTube works. But for those of you who don't know, I have a series called Palette Swap, where I analyze the costumes and character designs of fighting game characters. And so far, it's only been about Soul Calibur and Tekken, because those are my favorite games and my areas of expertise, but I would definitely be willing to branch out into Street Fighter, so if there's a certain Street Fighter character you'd like me to talk about, let me know. I could definitely do a video about that. I saw leaked concept art for the full roster, which I won't be putting in this video because I know there are people who would rather avoid that, but I really like it. I think that most of the designs are solid. Is there anything else to talk about? There was another trailer showing the live commentary feature, which is a neat idea. I think that like MOBAs and stuff have done that in the past, but it feels like it's going to get real annoying real quick, so I hope there's an option to turn it off. Oh, and speaking of annoying, seems there's going to be an ArcSys-style lobby system, which I don't like. We haven't seen a lot, but just give me some straightforward matchmaking, please. I don't want to talk to people, I don't want to chase people down in an MMO hub area, like, just let me hit a button and put me in a match. So hopefully that will just be for casual play, and ranked matches will be normal. So yeah, I think I've covered pretty much everything I wanted to, and I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm sure people who are way more into Street Fighter than me will be tearing apart every frame of this trailer. I saw references to other characters like Hugo and Hakan and the Mad Gears. Lots of Metro City stuff overall. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I bid thee farewell. Good morrow everyone, Silvershire here, and welcome back to Palette Swap, where I rank the costumes and character designs of your favorite fighting games. And by your favorite fighting games, I mean my favorite fighting games, and by my favorite fighting games, I mean Soul Calibur.